believing in yourself is the foundation of self-confidence and personal growth. It is the inner voice that reassures you of your abilities, even when circumstances are challenging. This belief is not something people are born with, but something that is cultivated over time through conscious effort and self-awareness. When you believe in yourself, you develop a mindset that sees possibilities rather than limitations. This belief acts as an internal driving force that pushes you forward, even when others doubt you or when you face setbacks. It allows you to trust that you have what it takes to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. Self-belief starts with understanding your own worth. It requires acknowledging your strengths, skills, and past achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Often people overlook their own capabilities because they focus on what they lack rather than what they already possess. Taking time to reflect on what you have accomplished can help shift your mindset. Recognizing your progress reminds you that if you've succeeded before, you can succeed again. This creates a positive cycle where self-belief fuels confidence and confidence fuels action. Another important part of believing in yourself is learning to silence self-doubt. Everyone experiences moments of uncertainty, but those who trust in themselves learn to manage those thoughts instead of letting them take control. Negative self-talk can be one of the biggest barriers to self-confidence. When your mind starts to question whether you're good enough or capable, it's essential to challenge those thoughts. Replace them with affirmations like, "I am capable," or "I can figure this out." This shift in mindset helps reprogram your brain to focus on your potential rather than your limitations. Believing in yourself also involves taking responsibility for your own life. It's about understanding that no one else can make your dreams a reality except you. This sense of ownership empowers you to take action, make decisions, and embrace opportunities without waiting for permission or approval from others. While seeking advice or feedback can be helpful, your own belief in yourself must come first. When you depend too heavily on external validation, your confidence becomes fragile. But when your self-belief comes from within, it becomes unshakable. Building self-belief often requires stepping outside of your comfort zone. Confidence doesn't come from staying where it's safe and familiar. It grows when you take risks and prove to yourself what you're capable of. Every time you push yourself to try something new or face a fear, you reinforce the idea that you are capable of more than you initially thought. These small victories accumulate over time, strengthening your self-esteem and making it easier to take on bigger challenges. Ultimately, believing in yourself is a practice that must be nurtured daily. It's not about arrogance or pretending to have all the answers. It's about having a quiet certainty that you can learn, grow, and handle whatever life throws your way. When you cultivate this belief, you unlock the potential to create the life you desire. Even when things don't go as planned, self-belief gives you the resilience to keep moving forward, knowing that every setback is simply part of the journey. Positive self-talk is a powerful tool that shapes how you perceive yourself and the world around you. It is the inner dialogue that runs through your mind daily, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and actions. The way you speak to yourself can either build your confidence or tear it down. Many people underestimate the impact of their own thoughts, not realizing that the mind believes what it hears repeatedly. When you consistently feed your mind with encouraging and supportive words, you begin to transform the way you see yourself and your abilities. Positive self-talk acts like a mental coach, guiding you through challenges and reminding you that you are capable of overcoming difficulties. The mind tends to absorb what you tell it, whether positive or negative. If you constantly criticize yourself, those words become your reality. Negative self-talk often happens automatically, especially in difficult situations. But allowing it to dominate your thoughts can weaken your self-confidence. It creates self-doubt and fear, making even simple tasks feel overwhelming. On the other hand, positive self-talk helps rewire your brain to focus on possibilities instead of problems. It shifts your mindset from failure to growth, helping you see setbacks as learning experiences rather than proof of your limitations. Practicing positive self-talk requires self-awareness. You need to become conscious of the words you tell yourself throughout the day. Many people don't even realize how often they criticize themselves until they intentionally start paying attention. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, it's important to pause and replace those thoughts with something empowering. Instead of saying, "I'm not good at this," try saying, "I'm learning and I can get better with practice." These small changes in language may seem insignificant at first, but over time they build a more positive self-image. Positive self-talk isn't about ignoring reality or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on what you can control and reminding yourself that challenges are temporary, life is full of ups and downs, but your inner voice can help you navigate both with kindness and encouragement. When you speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement, you create a supportive environment within your own mind. This internal support gives you the strength to keep going, even when external circumstances feel difficult. The way you talk to yourself also affects your emotional state. Positive self-talk reduces anxiety, boosts motivation, and improves overall well-being. When you approach situations with a hopeful mindset, you're more likely to perform better and feel more confident. It creates a cycle where positive thoughts lead to positive actions, which then reinforce positive beliefs about yourself. The more you practice this habit, the more natural it becomes. Over time, your mind will automatically lean toward encouragement rather than criticism. Developing positive self-talk takes patience and consistency. It may feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're used to being hard on yourself. However, just like any other habit, it becomes easier the more you do it. By consciously choosing to speak to yourself with compassion and belief, you lay the foundation for greater self-confidence. Your words have the power to shape your reality, and the most important conversation you will ever have is the one you have with yourself. Preparation and knowledge play a crucial role in building self-confidence because they provide the foundation upon which belief in oneself is built. When you prepare thoroughly and invest time in gaining knowledge, you naturally feel more capable and secure in your abilities. Confidence often stems from knowing that you have equipped yourself with the tools necessary to handle any situation. Without preparation, doubt can easily creep in, making you feel uncertain and unprepared. However, when you take the time to learn and practice, you create a sense of readiness that makes it easier to trust yourself. Preparation starts with understanding what you want to achieve and taking the necessary steps to gain the knowledge required. Whether it's for a presentation, a new job, or a personal goal, knowing the subject inside out gives you a sense of control. The more familiar you are with something, the less intimidating it becomes. When you know you've done everything possible to prepare, you eliminate many of the fears that come with uncertainty. This kind of preparation not only improves your performance, but also calms your mind, making you feel more in control of the outcome. Knowledge builds confidence because it removes the fear of the unknown. Many people feel anxious in unfamiliar situations simply because they don't know what to expect. By investing time in learning, you break down that fear and replace it with understanding. For example, if you're starting a new project, reading about the process, asking questions, and learning from others will give you a clearer picture of what to expect. This information helps reduce anxiety and gives you the confidence to move forward. The more you know, the more comfortable you feel in any environment. Preparation also involves consistent practice. Simply knowing something isn't always enough to feel confident. You need to apply that knowledge regularly. Practicing a skill repeatedly helps you become more comfortable and allows you to improve over time. Whether it's public speaking, writing, or a technical skill, every hour spent practicing adds another layer of confidence. Practice not only sharpens your abilities, but also shows your mind that you're capable of growth. Each small improvement boosts your self-assurance, making the task feel less daunting with each attempt. One of the most powerful benefits of preparation is the sense of self-reliance it creates. When you've put in the work and gained the necessary knowledge, you become less dependent on others for reassurance. You no longer need constant validation because you trust in your own abilities. This self-reliance strengthens your overall confidence and encourages you to take on new challenges without fear. Even if things don't go perfectly, knowing that you've done your best preparation helps you bounce back quickly and learn from the experience. Preparation and knowledge require discipline and patience, but the rewards are worth the effort. They give you the confidence to face challenges head-on and push through discomfort. Confidence built on preparation is not temporary or superficial. It is deep and lasting because it is rooted in something real. By committing to continuous learning and consistent practice, you create a strong foundation that allows you to approach any situation with courage and belief in yourself. The more prepared you are, the more you realize that success is not a matter of luck, but a result of your own dedication and hard work. Fear is one of the biggest barriers to self-confidence, holding people back from pursuing their goals and realizing their potential. It often stems from uncertainty, past failures, or the worry of what others might think. However, fear is not a sign of weakness. It is a natural response to the unknown. The key to building confidence is learning how to manage fear rather than letting it control your action. Overcoming fear does not mean eliminating it completely, but rather facing it with courage and pushing forward despite the discomfort. One of the most effective ways to overcome fear is to take action. Fear thrives in inaction, growing stronger the longer it is avoided. The mind tends to exaggerate threats when left unchecked, making challenges seem more intimidating than they actually are. The more you expose yourself to situations that scare you, the more you realize that fear is often just an illusion created by your thoughts. Reframing fear as an opportunity for growth can also help shift your perspective. Instead of seeing fear as something to be avoided, it can be viewed as a sign that you are stepping outside your comfort zone and expanding your abilities. Growth never happens in complete comfort. Every challenge, no matter how daunting, presents a chance to learn something new and become stronger. Many successful people have felt fear before making big decisions, but what sets them apart is their willingness to move forward anyway. They recognize that fear is a natural part of progress and refuse to let it dictate their actions. Another powerful tool in overcoming fear is preparing for it. Many fears arise from feeling unprepared or uncertain about how to handle a situation. By increasing your knowledge, practicing your skills, and anticipating possible challenges, you can reduce the power fear has over you. For example, if public speaking is a fear, practicing in front of a small group or recording yourself can make the experience feel more manageable. Each step of preparation builds familiarity and decreases anxiety, making it easier to approach the situation with confidence. Self-talk plays a significant role in managing fear. The mind often creates negative narratives that amplify worry, such as imagining the worst-case scenario or doubting one's own abilities. Challenging these thoughts and replacing them with positive affirmations can help shift the mindset. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," try saying, "I am capable and I will handle whatever happens." Repeating positive statements can train the mind to respond to fear in a more constructive way, reinforcing self-belief rather than self-doubt. Overcoming fear is a process that requires patience and persistence. Each time fear is faced and conquered, confidence grows stronger. The more often you push through fear, the less power it holds over you in the future. Eventually, what once seemed impossible becomes achievable, and fear turns into a stepping stone rather than a barrier. By embracing fear as part of the journey, you develop the resilience and courage needed to move forward in life with confidence. Personal appearance and body language play a significant role in shaping self-confidence because they not only affect how others perceive you, but also how you feel about yourself. The way you present yourself externally often reflects what you believe internally. When you take care of your appearance and carry yourself with confidence, it sends a powerful message to both your mind and those around you. While confidence is primarily an internal quality, your physical presence acts as a mirror that reinforces how you feel inside. Small changes in your appearance and body language can have a profound impact on your overall self-assurance. The connection between appearance and confidence begins with self-respect. Taking care of your grooming, hygiene, and clothing choices shows that you value yourself. It's not about looking perfect or following fashion trends, but about presenting yourself in a way that makes you feel good. When you feel clean, well-dressed, and put together, you naturally carry yourself with more pride. This sense of self-care creates a positive ripple effect on your mindset. It tells your subconscious that you are worthy of attention and respect, which boosts your inner confidence. Even small habits like wearing clothes that fit well or maintaining a tidy appearance can shift how you feel about yourself. Body language is another powerful tool for building confidence. How you stand, walk, and move sends signals not only to others, but also to your own mind. Slouching, crossing your arms, or avoiding eye contact can make you feel smaller and more insecure without even realizing it. On the other hand, standing tall with your shoulders back, maintaining eye contact, and using open gestures naturally makes you feel more assertive. Psychologists refer to this as power posing, where adopting confident postures can actually increase feelings of self-assurance. Simply adjusting your body language can trick your brain into believing you're more confident than you might feel in the moment. Smiling is another small yet powerful gesture that affects both your mood and how others perceive you. When you smile, your brain releases chemicals like endorphins and serotonin, which improve your mood and reduce stress. A genuine smile not only makes you feel better, but also makes you appear more approachable and confident. Even if you're feeling nervous, consciously smiling can help calm your mind and project confidence to those around you. The simple act of smiling reinforces positive emotions and helps break the cycle of negative thoughts. Eye contact is one of the strongest indicators of confidence. Avoiding eye contact can signal insecurity or discomfort, while steady, calm eye contact conveys self-assurance and attentiveness. Practicing eye contact in conversations helps you build connection and makes you appear more confident. It's not about staring intensely, but maintaining a natural balance of looking at the person you're speaking with. Over time, improving eye contact becomes second nature and helps you feel more present in social situations. Personal appearance and body language are within your control, making them some of the quickest ways to boost self-confidence. When you consistently present yourself in a way that aligns with how you want to feel, your mind begins to follow. These external adjustments reinforce the belief that you are capable and deserving of respect. While confidence ultimately comes from within, the way you carry yourself can accelerate the process. By making small, intentional changes in your appearance and body language, you create a powerful feedback loop that strengthens both your self-image and the way others perceive you. Consistency in action is one of the most important elements in building self-confidence because it transforms belief into reality. Confidence is not something that appears overnight. It is the result of repeated actions that reinforce your sense of capability over time. When you consistently take action toward your goals, no matter how small the steps, you prove to yourself that you are capable of making progress. This steady commitment strengthens your self-belief and helps you trust in your own ability to follow through. The more often you take action, the more natural confidence becomes, turning it into a habit rather than a temporary feeling. One of the greatest benefits of consistency is that it creates momentum. Taking action regularly, even in small ways, builds a sense of accomplishment that pushes you forward. Each task completed, no matter how minor, becomes evidence that you are capable of achieving what you set out to do. This accumulation of small wins builds confidence from the inside out. When you consistently show up for yourself, you create proof that you are reliable and capable, which makes it easier to trust yourself in bigger challenges. The simple act of following through on your commitments strengthens your self-image and shows you that your efforts matter. Consistency also helps overcome the fear of failure. Many people hesitate to take action because they worry about making mistakes or not seeing immediate results. However, when you commit to consistent effort, you begin to view setbacks as part of the process rather than as final outcomes. Regular action teaches you that failure is not something to be feared, but something to learn from. The more you show up despite setbacks, the more resilient you become. This resilience reinforces the belief that you can handle obstacles and continue moving forward, which naturally boosts confidence. Another powerful aspect of consistency is that it builds discipline. Motivation can come and go, but discipline keeps you moving even when you don't feel like it. Taking action on the days when you feel uninspired or doubtful strengthens your mental toughness. It shows you that confidence isn't always about feeling ready. It's about acting despite how you feel. This self-discipline becomes a powerful source of confidence because it proves that you are in control of your actions, not your emotions. Over time, this sense of control becomes a core part of your self-belief. Consistency in action also allows you to master your skills. The more you practice, the better you become. Every repetition builds competence, and competence is a key ingredient of confidence. Whether you're learning a new skill, working on a project, or developing healthy habits, consistent effort leads to improvement. As your skills improve, your confidence naturally grows because you know you've put in the work to earn it. This kind of confidence is deep and lasting because it's built on a solid foundation of experience rather than empty affirmations. Staying consistent requires patience because results often take time to appear. It can be frustrating when progress feels slow, but this is where true confidence is built. Trusting the process and showing up every day, even when the results aren't immediately visible, teaches you that your efforts matter. The journey itself becomes a source of confidence, not just the outcome. Each day you stay consistent strengthens your belief in your own ability to persevere. When you adopt consistency as a way of life, confidence becomes something you create through action rather than something you wait to feel.